Hi, what's up everyone? My name is Bok Yilun, student from University of Malaysia Sarawak, programs in Design Technology, major in Fashion and Textile. So my title of my final year project is to implement traditional band weaving into contemporary fashions. The research objective of this project is to promote awareness on Sarawak Iban Benban weaving through contemporary fashions. Second, to explore the possibility and potentials of non-wearable traditional craft into fashion design with the focus using Benban weaving in contemporary fashions. For the research questions, first, what are the potential methods in preserving and promoting the Benban weaving craft through contemporary fashions? Second, is incorporating traditional Benban weaving as a usable material in fashion design possible? In conclusion, this project is very easy. It's actually wanted to create some kind of cultural awareness to it. So when people see my products or my design, they will eventually ask, hey, where do you get that material from? And I will say, this material are art and craft made by Iban peoples from the kampungs in Sarawak, Malaysia. So indirectly, it actually promote this cultural awareness to the surrounding, to the peoples. As in literature review, it's actually what I study throughout the whole research. Like for example, the culture study, the identity study, the Tika Bemban, how many types they have, what the motif means, and the contemporary design, what innovations and creativity in the market they have, and also the awareness study, how I going to spread this awareness through my design. Tika Bemban directly translates to English is Bemban mat. Tika Bemban or Bemban mat is made out of Bemban, while Bemban is a type of non-timber forestry product, which known as Donex, or to be specific, Donex arudesron. These plants called Bemban go through some processes and use as a material to weave into mat and baskets with beautiful motif. The Bemban weaving is believed to have been appeared since when people of Iban Dayak still living in Kalimantan, Indonesia before migrate to Sarawak. Back to those days since 17th century in Banjara Missions, Kalimantan, Dayak people is said to be has been trading this weaving as a product to sell. The functions of this Tika Bemban is used as a mat for people to sit on the floor. Besides, people of Iban Dayak also make it to basketry to carry things they want. For the study of contemporary fashions, we know that contemporary apparel in clothing is slightly affordable compared to the high-end markets and luxury markets, but they also have their own standard of quality. So nowadays, many customers are shopping by categories. The contemporary shoppers and the luxury shoppers might be the same persons. Contemporary brands apparel to both the luxury shoppers and the new breeds of aspirational shopper. This type has become a go-to for women who can no longer justify spending huge amount of cash on designer brands. It is also catching the attentions of people who are bored of fast fashions and who are prepared to spend a little bit extra for something that will last. For the literature review study of awareness, the state of fashion states awareness of culture nor fashion is important for us to protect and enhance with new inventions because traditional brands are beginning to affect their own business model. From here, we know that invention is very important in fashions because fashions is a very fast-paced process where every seasons, every years, every month, we have new trends to follow, we have new color, we have new styles. So as a designer, we want to create something more creative to this industry. So I thought, why not I try to implement Benban in my contemporary fashions.
Is divided into two parts, which is primary method and secondary method. Primary method will be observation, where we will going to see how the production team works, and also I will be going to Kraftangan Sarawak to see how the process team work. And for secondary method will be the history study, which is tangible and intangible. For tangible is book and thesis refer. Intangible will be online article and online visual research. Well, for the data analysis is divided into two parts, which is primary data and secondary data. And then we will be going to do the design, the product validations, and result and conclusions. From the result of data analysis, we conclude some of the most famous contemporary fashions branding, and we found out that most of the color comparisons on contemporary fashions labels are more towards earth tone, which has 45%, and sky tone, which has 19%, while nude tone, which has 36%. Start off everything with sketches to develop some idea. Here are some of the technical drawing that I did, and I scanned it into computer to map the color and texture into it from Illustrator. And the color trends will be 2019 summer collections. I want the style to be a little fusions of traditional Iban culture with contemporary fashions. I drove all the way from Samarahan to Pasar Serikin just to find the material, which is Bemban. It's very difficult to find and it's very rare because the production is very limited to the Kampong peoples that do this. And here are some of the experiments I did on sewing Tika Bemban. I sew it with different type of fabrics and different type of materials and sewing machines, and finally I turned out to sew something that works with it. Of the making, where we do the pattern cutting at first, and then we sew it, and then we do twirl. We do experiments and sewing, and here comes the process. Sewing this material is never an easy job because the material itself, the bemban, is very hard and it's very difficult to structure it, unlike normal fabric. So we have to use the industrial machine with the fattest needle to sew it together.